Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. President Trump nominated Linda McMahon to be the new Secretary of Education, and we have some clips of her taking some violent wrestling moves that are pretty awesome. Then we have an apology from the Pennsylvania election official who said she was going to break the law. She apologized, I think. Yeah, you're going to have to see what you think of her apology. Then there is a new ad for Jaguar, the cars, but this thing is so weird. It's bizarre. We're going to look at that. And Ellen DeGeneres has reportedly fled the United States because of the election. All right, let's dive in. President Donald Trump has chosen Linda McMahon as the new Secretary of Education. For those of you who don't know her, Linda McMahon is the wife of WWE founder Vince McMahon and has been heavily involved with the organization, even leading it as a CEO and participating in some various WWE skits.
Get her! Stop it! Just tell their husband to get her! Stop that! Stop that! Oh my God! Look at him!
Teacher evaluations are about to get a lot more interesting. And McMahon already knows how to deal with bureaucrats. She spent years dealing with grown men screaming at each other in spandex. Linda McMahon is stepping into the Department of Education like it's a wrestling ring. And we can only hope that she slams the education system into the mat and leaves it there. Ellen DeGeneres has reportedly fled the United States for England because President Trump won the election. She's not running from Trump, she's running from her HR department. A source close to Ellen and her wife, Portia de Rossi, told The Wrap that the couple has placed their Montecito home on the market and have decided to relocate to the Cotswolds in England due to the political climate in the United States, aka Trump's victory. Ellen, are you sure it doesn't have anything to do with being kicked out of show business? Finally, a Hollywood celebrity following through on their "I'm moving if Trump wins" promise. In this new Jaguar ad, I'm not sure if they're selling cars or trying to get people to join a cult. Are those leg warmers made out of shag carpet? Looks like an overachieving loofah. Delete ordinary? Check. Oh, a dickie. And a hammer. Wait, what are we looking at? What happened? No one will, trust me. Critics are calling this Bud Light 2.0, but that's not fair. Bud Light at least remembered to include their product in their ad. Jaguar's new ad is a masterpiece. If by masterpiece you mean the kind of thing that you'd see in a modern art museum that makes you wonder if you're missing something. Bucks County Commissioner Diane Ellis Marseglia from Pennsylvania recently apologized for comments she made where she claimed that court precedent doesn't matter in this country and people violate laws anytime they want.
Precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. So for me, if I violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it.
So she broke the law to get attention, and she got it. That clip went viral, and on Wednesday she gave a public apology for her comments. And by public apology, we mean a masterclass in deflection and blaming everyone else.
Last Thursday, when I spoke at the meeting that you're all here about, the passion in my heart got the best of me, and I apologize again for that.
So you're sorry that you have such strong feelings and that you didn't hide them better.
It was my poor choice of words. They did get clipped. They were out of context, and they have been shown over. Shh!
Out of context? Diane, you literally said laws don't matter. I mean, what kind of context is going to help?
But I remind you all that we all say things that are out of turn. We all make mistakes. I made a mistake.
Hey, why are you yelling at me if you're the one that made the mistake?
And because I am an elected official, I am held to a far higher standard than everybody else.
Far higher standard? Are you sure? Because if the rest of us said we're going to ignore the rules at our job, we'd get canned the next day.
I will also clarify one more thing. When I inartfully spoke and used the word precedent when I was talking about provisional ballots, I was referring to the United States Supreme Court and the precedent that has been lost on many issues, including Roe versus Wade.
Roe versus Wade? How is Roe versus Wade relevant? Does somebody need a lot of background on that in order to count ballots?
If you would just bear with me for one more minute. Unfortunately,
that apology went so well, she's already drafting her next one. She slammed the gavel several times during her apology. If you're not slamming a gavel while you're apologizing, is it even an apology? Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.